Yes, in previous video, we have started the third module, that is the induction motor drives. So after that, as per our syllabus, we are going through the notes. Yes, after the unbalanced supply effect on the motor performance, those things we have studied. So after that, we have the starting. Starting means what? So starting of electrical drives involves a change in its state, a rest to steady state speed of rotation. Means what? What happens here? Whenever motor starts, its state will change from zero speed to high speed. Means what? Current status will change from zero current to some high current. So whenever we give the voltage, whenever we apply the voltage to that, in that case what happens here, whenever motor starts, it carries the high current, so due to that heat will generate inside the system. That heat generated should not affect on the system, it should not affect on the motor. That's why we need to reduce the starting current with some methods. Those methods are discussed here. So you can see that. So what? How much large current will access mean? How much large current will enter means it may be more than 2-3 times more than the rated value. That much high current will enter into the system at the time of starting. So for that we have to limit that. We have to limit the starting current. So for small size motors, it is not. There is no much effect on that. Uh, for but for large motors, so we need to take care. So we have 6 methods as per our syllabus. So star delta starter, auto transformer, starter, auto transformer starter, reactor, saturable reactor starter, part winding starter. These five are related to squirrel cage rotor. There are two types of induction motor. One is the squirrel cage type induction motor, another is the slip ring induction motor. So these five we can apply to the squirrel cage type induction motor. So next sixth one, it is applicable to wound rotor type or slip ring type induction motor. So one by one we can study this one. Star delta starter means what? In this method, an induction motor is designed to operate normally with a delta connection. But now it is connected in a star winding now. So normally motor will connect as a delta, but at the starting we need to connect it to star. Why it is like that? So we need to reduce the starting current. When you connect in a star fashion, what happens here? So there is a relation between line voltage and phase voltage. What is the relation? Phase voltage is equal to VL by root 3. So voltage will decrease. Compared to line voltage, phase voltage is less. So proportional to current will be decreased. So for that reason, so to reduce the starting current, so initially motor is connected to star fashion. After that, whenever motor reaches steady state value, it is whenever motor reaches steady state value, it is connected to delta. It is connected to delta. That's what it is explained here, this diagram here. And switches are given. These switches are given, and CBM means circuit breaker main. It is the small circuit breakers or switches also you can say. There is no need of like calling circuit breaker. So CBM and CBS are closed to start the machine with the start connection. When steady state speed is reached, so CBS is open, CBR is closed. That makes the connection start. You in your papers, in your rough papers, you can make the connection. You can try. You may find that it is star and it is delta. So that is the reason we need to correct star delta starter. So initially it should be connected to star to decrease the current. After that, whenever motor reaches steady state value, connected to delta. Next we have Auto transformer starter. So already you know this one. This method you have familiar in your laboratory. Machine laboratory is we are using this one. So initially we are not going to connect full voltage. So initially we are increasing step by step. We'll increase the voltage with the help of auto transformer or a dimmer starter. There are two methods in that: open circuit transition and closed circuit. Means what? Based on the switch position. Based on the switch position, we have different two types are there here. Then CBS one is present here. CBS2, CBM. S1 is connected here. S2 is connected here. This is connected here. If you make this connection, it will be open circuit. In this, what is the operation process here? Operating process is that whenever you first we need to close the CBS1 and CBS2. First, we need to close these two and open the CBM. First, close CBS1 and CBS2. So it is a three-phase line. It is three-phase line. So motor will be connected to three-phase circuit. Motor will be connected to three-phase circuit through these switches. How it is? Three-phase, from three-phase to switches, from yes, three-phase to these switches, switch to auto transformer to again switch coming connected to motor. This is the flow. This is the flow. Initial it is. So whenever motor is steady state value, so no need of these two switches now, directly connected to this three-phase system by switching on the CBM. So like this. So in starting we are using auto transformer. After that we are isolating that. This is the first method. Next method is that closed part. So that switch, instead of S2 is connected here, instead of this S2 is connected here. So this makes the closed circuit transition. Again initially, so three-phase circuit is connected to CBS1 auto transformer, CBS2 to stator. Whenever motor reaches steady state value, so it is connected directly to CBM. Means what? Starting we should not connect it to main supply. That is the reason. So in middle we are connecting these starters. So if we cannot connect the motor directly to the main supply, that is the reason. So that's what we have written here. So which switch we have to open, which switch we have to close. That is explained in this paragraph. We can go through that. So next we have the reactor starter. Reactor starter means what? So we are going to use the reactor in the reactor as a starter. Reactor means what? Reactor means what? It is the coil or inductor also we can say, coil also we can say, winding also we can say. So that why you are using this one? To increase the resistance in that line. To increase the resistance in that line. If you increase the resistance, so current will decrease. I is equal to V by R. It is Ohm's law. So that is the reason. So reactor starter means what? We are going to use the extra winding. We are going to use the extra winding in that connection that makes the resistance, that will increase the resistance, so that will decrease the total current. Starting current can be reduced by connecting three-phase reactor in series starter. When motor reaches full speed, reactor is bypassed. Yes. So initially what happens here? Initially open this CBS1, this you open. So it is connect only CBM is closed. So main supply to this winding, motor winding, it is motor winding to this reactor. Means what? So in this line resistance is high. So current will be low. So whenever motor reaches steady state value, next we have to isolate this reactor part. How to isolate this one? Just close the CBS switch. If you connect CBS switch, it will be isolated. Means what? Current will not go to the high resistance path. It always choose the low resistance path. So like that it will be isolated, bypassed. Soft starting method. Next is the soft start using saturable reactor starter, or can say soft starting means what? Smooth controlling operation. You can say it is power electronic devices we are going to use to control the to control the starting current. Or thyristors we can use, or MOSFET IGBTs we can use. Those switches we are going to use to control the speed or nothing but starting current. In power electronics laboratory, you have done one experiment. So using track and DAC, you have controlled the speed of that induction motor. Same method they are following here. This is the method we have to follow for that. So part winding. It is interesting part. Stator windings are connected in a parallel during normal operation. But during starting, only one winding is connected, increases the impedance and reduces the starting current. How it is, CBM is closed, machine starts with winding 1. After full speed is reached, CBS is closed. Now, so see, they are going to use the basic parts, basic fundamentals they are using the basic fundamentals, very interesting part. These are basic fundamentals concept they are using to decrease the current here. What they are using, normally we can say, if you know the circuit theory or network theorem, network analysis, if you remember, if resistance are connected in series, the total resistance will increase. If resistors are connected in parallel, so total resistance will decrease. That is the reason. So initially they will connect, only CBM is connected here. Initially only CBM is connected and only first windings are connected. Only first windings are connected, which will have the high resistance, which are having the high resistance. So due to this high resistance or high impedance, total initial current will be less. After motor reaching steady state value, they are going to close this CBS. If they close CBS, what happens here? Second winding will be connected in parallel with the first windings. If these two are parallel, total resistance will decrease. That will allow the normal current. That will allow the current to flow in the motor. So that is the concept here. So my suggestion is that while checking these things, if in rough page you keep on doing these things, CBS you close, CBM you close, just to experiment you will understand the things. Don't just to see the videos, you practice that. Next, last one is that, so rotor resistance starter. This kind of method is used normally in case of slip ring induction motor. In case of slip ring induction motor, at the we have a rotor winding. In that rotor winding, we may connect the resistance. Extra resistance we can connect in case of a rotor side. By controlling the rotor side current, we can control the stator side current. Like that, we are going to they are going to controlling the starting current here. So we have stator winding here. This side we have the rotor winding. Stator winding we have rotor. Stator winding we have, rotor winding we have. At the rotor winding, we are going to connect the resistance. We are going to connect the resistance, and these are not capacitors. These are the switches. We can say these are the switches. So initially, what happens here? Initially, see, open all switches. Open all switches means what? Rotor is state value. Whenever motor reaches steady state value, so close all switches, so motor run normally. So like that, we are going to reduce the starting current by controlling the rotor side. These 6 are the starting methods.